thank you so much for being here. And if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Oh Crow Gal, and normally we keep things pretty keto around here, but I'm coming at you today with an empties video. I have a lot of new subscribers, and I do like keto through and through on my channel, but every now and then, it used to be once a week, now it's kind of getting to be every other week, I throw in a non-keto video. It might be an empties, it might be a favorites, it might be like just a kind of random sit down video. You know, I like filming all my keto stuff. Obviously, I love doing it. That's kind of like what my channel, it's what my channel is about, but I also like filming stuff like this. It checks like a creative box for me. I love talking about products. I'm a product junkie. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna talk empties. If you've never seen an empties video, essentially what it is a video where I talk about empty products that I've been collecting underneath my sink. I have a bin. I have a bin underneath my sink where anytime I run out of something, I toss it in the bin, and then once the bin gets full, I film a video like this. It's different than like a first impressions video. I haven't used these things once or twice. I've used them most of them until they're gone. So I feel like I can really give you an idea as, you know, if it worked for me, you know, and then you can kind of go from there and decide if it would work for you. So I have a lot of things to talk about, a lot. We have a lot of Bath and Body Works stuff. I have a lot of candles, and we just got to get into it because there is a ton of stuff sitting in front of me, and I have a feeling this is going to be a very long video. I do want to give the disclaimer that it's currently 3:57 p.m. so there might be some lighting change that I cannot control, so just kind of like PSA, FYI. We're gonna start with the candles. Now, I'm gonna blow through the like initial candles I'm gonna talk about because they're not available anymore. I have 6 candles and 3 are available, 3 are not. So we're gonna start with the ones that are not available. A tried and true, the Fresh Balsam. I get this one every year. I've been buying it for years. I love this. It's your, you know, standard Christmas tree smelling candle, and I love it. This was a new one for me this year. I bought this because I think I heard Erin and Nassim talk about it. It's the Cinnamon Irish Cream Candle. I'm not a huge food candle person. You will never find a candle in my house that has the word cupcake or cookie on it. And I was kind of like, this piqued my interest because the cinnamon, I thought, ooh, that's up my alley. And then cream, ooh, like vanilla. And when I smelled it in store, I was very impressed, even more impressed when I started burning it. So this has cinnamon spice liqueur, Irish cream, French vanilla, essential oils. This one was so good. This, out of all of the ones that I'm gonna talk about, was like my kind of like hidden gem in trying new candles this year. I really, it sounds silly, but really tried to step out of my comfort zone when it came to buying like fall and winter candles. I always buy the same ones. I know what scents I like. And I just kind of wanted to like branch out a little bit. And this one was right up my alley. I have another one. I bought 3, I think, so far this, or you know, not so far, but during the winter season. So I have another one burning. I also have this wallflower plugged in right now. It is just my favorite. This is the Winter White Woods. And I just feel like it was perfect for Christmas time, but I also feel like it's totally a scent that can roll right into January through February. This is Glistening Icicles. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to smell like, but Glistening Icicles, dried cedarwood bark, spiced sandalwood. It just, y'all know I'm a sucker for that sandalwood balsam, anything like that. And it just smells like fresh and like a little bit of sweet. Oh, it's my favorite. It is my favorite. If this is one that they're gonna bring back year after year, I will be purchasing it. So the next 3 candles I'm gonna talk about are ones that are still on their website, and they're all on sale. First up, let's talk about the Frosted Cranberry. I really liked this one. It's on the sweeter side, but it's like not too sweet. And I think because it has the wood, so it's iced cranberries, blonde woods, red apple, and tonka bean. You can also really smell the apple and kind of like a tart scent from the cranberries. I really, really enjoyed this. I believe this one is on sale for $10.50 on their website. I'll have links to all of these ones below. Then we have the spiced apple toddy. I really liked this one as well. I'm a sucker for apple, and this is exactly what it says. It's like a spiced apple scent. Warm apple brandy, spiced plum, tart cranberry, and cinnamon stick. I love cinnamon too, so I would say though, out of the two, I like the cranberry one more, but this one's really nice, and this one's on sale for, I think it's $12.25. The only one out of all of these candles I've talked about that I didn't really like was this one. This is the Give Thanks candle, and that's just kind of like the cutesy name that they give it, but it's actually the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin scent. I like the scent just smelling it in the candle. Burning it, guys, it is so strong. Like the throw of this candle is so strong. We live in like a small-ish condo, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's just that our like living quarters are too small, so you know, the scent just kind of overpowers the entire place. But it wasn't really the scent that got me, it was just how strong it was. Like we're talking headache level scent. So not a fan. Again, straight out of the, you know, just smelling it before it's burned, it smells fabulous, but lighting it, All right, we're gonna stick with Bath & Body Works and go into more of like the Bath & Body care, not the home care. So I have two of these Toasted Vanilla Chai hand soaps. These are the exfoliating soaps. So they're like a gel, but they have the like beads in it, the granules. I love these. Number one, I love this scent. Vanilla Chai is like right up my alley. Do they have the notes on here? Whipped vanilla, sponge sugar, and winter spice. This is like my like perfect scent. The spice and the vanilla, that's my jam. So I bought these last like post-holiday sale, so 2018, I guess. And I bought like 7 or 8 of them because I got them at the outlet and they were like $1.40 a piece. So we're still burning through these. This is not a scent I consider to be, you know, Christmas time only. It's just like a kind of muskier vanilla scent. So we use those all year round. I love them, and if you see them, or you know, next holiday season you see that scent, I would highly recommend picking those up. Next we have 2 bath products. So this one is the Balance Aromatherapy Balance Juniper and Coriander Body Wash and Foam Bath. We never use these for body washes, we use them for bubble bath, and this was a new one when we purchased it a couple months ago, and I really liked it. It can really smell the juniper. It's very fresh, it's very clean, but it smells like a smidge mentholy, which I kind of like, especially in the bathtub. It just kind of gives you that like spa vibe. Really liked that. And then this is a tried and true. We've bought this so many times. It's the Lavender and Cedarwood Luxury Bath. So this one is more of a cream liquid, and this one is just like straight up clear. Actually, this one might be like one of the black, darker colored ones, but it's the luxury bath because it's more like creamy. It's like lotion-y, if you will. Leaves your skin super moisturized after you use it. And like I said, just kind of like an old reliable. I know we'll buy this over and over and over again. They also make it in this this one. If kind of like this thicker formula is not your jam, you can get it in like the thinner foam bath, but highly recommend this as well. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over into some more body care, but body care that's not Bath & Body Works. This is the Dove Dry Spray Deodorant in Caring Coconut. I really like this one. I am kind of, when did I start using aerosol? Like maybe in the spring, so not that long. My life has changed. I love using aerosol deodorant, and the Dove one is by far my favorite. At this point, I just grab different ones and try different scents. I'm using one right now. I think it's called Beauty Fresh. I think that's the scent. It ranks up there with the coconut. The coconut has been my favorite that I've tried because I'm like a coconut fiend. I love anything that smells like coconut. It smells like coconut, but it also gets the job done. Like it is an antiperspirant. It leaves you smelling, you know, fresh all day long. It works. So if you're looking to like switch over to aerosol, or maybe you're using an aerosol right now but you don't like that particular brand, Dove is the way to go. Next up, this is also just a like, I've had this in many a empties video. This is the Gold Bond Ultimate Healing Body Lotion. So I love this stuff. I already bought a new one. It's already in my bathroom. I like it because for me, it's not so thick that it's a cream, but it's thicker than a lotion, so it really does the job of like moisturizing your skin. And I just get really dry legs, really cracked elbows, and this just tenfold solves that problem. It's not sticky, it like absorbs really quick. This is my tried and true. This is the one that I buy the little travel sizes. I'm shocked there are none in here. I buy the little travel sizes at Target or Walmart. They're like $1, I think they're like $1.07 or something. And I keep like one in my car, one in my purse. I just love this formula. I am picky when it comes to lotion. I'm very like tactile. I don't like the way certain lotions feel on my hands specifically. Favorite. And then the last body thing we're gonna talk about is this OGX Coconut Miracle Oil Body Wash. I really liked this stuff. It was creamy, it smelled like coconut, so yes please. But then I got one from Bath & Body Works. I'll throw it up on the screen. It's not super scented. It doesn't even like have a scent, you know, it's not like one of their, you know, staple like fragrances that was made into a body wash. It is a creamy, very moisturizing body wash. And I ditched this for that Bath & Body Works one once I tried it, and then Cernan used up the rest of this. So I really liked it, but that Bath & Body Works one blows this out of the water. The whole reason I bought this was because I wanted something that was gonna be really, really moisturizing, and while it was, the Bath & Body one is better. All right, let's talk about hair. Speaking of OGX, this is the Protecting and Silk Blowout Quick Drying Thermal Spray. I loved this stuff. The only reason, there's still some in there, I don't know if you can hear it. The only reason I'm getting rid of it is because it's really old. It's really old, and I have found something that I want to replace it with. But if you're looking for a drugstore option to protect your hair when you blow dry it, when you straighten it, to kind of give it that kind of silky look and also silky feel when, like, even when it's still wet before you go to blow dry it, this is the stuff. It is fabulous, and it's cheap. It's super cheap. I just found one that I like better. It's definitely at a higher price point, but I feel like it does more for my hair. But if you're just looking for like your basic kind of thermal spray that's gonna get the job done and do it right, I would still recommend this. All right, I have a ton of stuff from Living Proof. I went through this whole process of trying to find a new brand of hair stuff that I wanted to start using, from shampoos and conditioners to treatments and all that jazz, and I love the Living Proof. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are the shampoo and conditioner. I loved these. They make them in the little trial size. I actually think all of these things came together in a little travel set. I'll link it below. It was like $18, which, considering these in the full size are like 20 something a piece, 18 bucks to just kind of try everything is a pretty good deal. So these are the shampoo and conditioner. I loved them. I bought the full size of them because I liked them so much. Y'all know I've been having like going on a hair journey. It has been a journey, but I really like how they make my hair feel. I feel like they are doing the shampoo and conditioner are doing a really good job at like repairing different parts of my hair. Yes, I mean, it's called Restore for a reason. It's meant for like breakage and damage, and it's meant to kind of like, you know, restore your hair in that way. So these were a yes from me. And then this one, this is the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. So it's basically like a conditioning spray, a detangling spray. Yes, please. Loved this as well. I really do want to buy the full size of this just because I just feel like this stuff does something, y'all. Like, I feel like my hair just feels different. I mean, I do think I still have a long way to go, which is why I'm taking like collagen, and I'm using like a Bond Built, like a hair, it's not even a leave-in conditioner, it's like a bond repairer for your hair. But this stuff is great. It's great at detangling, it conditions, it gives you that like silky smooth feel, kind of like that shine without making your hair all gunky. I feel like sometimes you put these in and then your hair's like sticky, like even after you blow dry it, you find these little pockets of like stickiness and grossness. I plan on buying the full size of this. And then the last thing is the mask treatment. So while I did like this, I don't think, because it's a mask, you're only using it, you know, once a week or so. And I think it's hard to tell if this is what's doing the job or if it's, you know, everything else that you're using. So it's a good mask. It is definitely conditioning, but for the price, I would not buy it. I think that there are plenty of hair masks at Ulta that are at a way lower price point that are going to do the same thing that this one does. All right, let's talk about skincare. Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on these. These are my favorite. I buy them at Costco. It's way more cost efficient. I hate the purple ones, I hate the teal ones, the blue ones are the way to go. So I included this because I probably have like maybe 4 or 5 more uses and then it will be empty. It caught my eye and I'm like, I'm just gonna throw that in there. So this is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. So this is the toner that I use after I wash my face at night. I love it. Y'all know I'm a stan for like the Ordinary, and I have some other products I'm gonna talk about, but I love this because it is like so highly concentrated with like a glycolic acid. It tingles, sometimes it can burn a little bit. I just really feel like it is closing up my pores, getting any and all gunk that the makeup wipe and my face wash couldn't get off, and it's just like toning and prepping it for everything else I'm about to put on my face. This is the first bottle I have used of this. Lasted forever. I already have another one under my sink ready to go. Highly recommend if you are looking for a pretty astringent and pretty strong nighttime toner. All right, next up, also from the Ordinary, this is their buffet serum. So this is kind of their like one-stop shop serum. It does everything. It helps with dryness. It just provides so much more moisture than just like your, you know, lotion moisturizer. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It has amino acids in here. It has a ton of different like peptides and vitamins, and this is my second one I think I've burned through, and I love it. I can tell in my skincare routine, like there were a couple days I went without using this because I like ran out and then I hadn't bought the next one yet, and I can tell my skin is more dry. It just looks a little bit more uneven, and I would say like if you're interested in the Ordinary but you are like nervous as like what to buy, because it can be kind of confusing. They don't do like the best job of like saying what you should pair with what. The buffet serum is like a great place to start. All right, and then I have here, this is the Ordinary's matrixyl 10% plus HA high strength peptide formulation. So this is specifically for fine lines and wrinkles. So that's all it's supposed to do. This is definitely a tackier consistency. This is a little bit, it's not watery, but it's more watery than the matrixyl. This is a little like stickier to the fingers, especially when you're putting it on. It's great for all skin types. And it just really helps with like fine lines and wrinkles. I definitely noticed a difference in my wrinkles, like my forehead wrinkles. I haven't noticed much of a difference here. I ran out of my vitamin C, which is, you know, to like even out your skin tone, and I really wanted to try the matrixyl, so I was like, I'm gonna pump the brakes on the vitamin C, try this. Well, now that I'm out of this, I went back to the vitamin C. So I did like this. I don't think it's like amazing, but I definitely noticed a difference in my forehead wrinkles if that's something that like you're concerned with. This would also be a safe one because it's not as strong and like abrasive as a lot of their other products. All right, so that's all we got from the Ordinary. Then I just have a couple sample size things. So this is from Fresh Beauty, and this is their Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. I loved this stuff. I got this in my Sephora box, and it's very tiny, but it was awesome. I use an oil, like a what is it called? Like just like in place of like a lotion moisturizer, I use an oil at night. So I use this in the daytime in place of like my more lotiony moisturizer, and loved it. I am like kind of debating, once my Ordinary moisturizer is all gone, I'm kind of debating trying this out. The price point wasn't crazy. It was definitely more than the Ordinary. I think it was like 30 something for like the full size. I just loved, I mean, deep hydration is like what it is. It gives you all the hydration, and that's like a problem that I have. I really want to work on fine lines and wrinkles, uneven skin tone, and just moisture. I have very dry skin, and this was amazing. Okay, this one I was bummed about. I could only use it once because I just thought it was disgusting. You can see it's still like, this is the Kiehl's Calendula Serum Infused Water Cream. And I have nothing to say about like what this does for you, but the smell, it smells like a Halls cough drop, and not like the good ones, like the vitamin C ones. Like we're talking the disgusting, like light brown colored Hall's Cough Drops. It smells so bad and it's so strong. You know, I've tried products in the past where you're like, oh, that doesn't smell that good, but once it's on, you know, it's not something that lasts all day. This does, this lasts. And I literally used it one time and I was like, I can't do it. And then the last skincare thing I have here is the Rodan & Fields Enhancements Lash Boost. So this is the, they're very, very famous, well-known lash serum. And the only reason I'm getting rid of this, there's still some in here, it's just old. And it's getting like kind of like the consistency is getting kind of funky. It's getting really dry around like the screw part. The only reason I even have this is because my mom bought it and it irritated her eyes, so she gave it to me. I found that it did work really well. And I definitely noticed a difference in my lashes. I noticed a difference in how my mascara went on. I just don't care enough about the length of my lashes to pay $100 and whatever that this costs. I think it's like $150. Heck to the no. Again, the only reason I have it is because my mom gave it to me. But if you have that kind of money, or maybe you have a gift card, or you know somebody that works at Rodan & Fields and they can give you like a deal on it, it does work. All right, y'all, we're almost done. We just have some makeup things. Now, I have some staples here that I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on. My Ride or Die setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. You can get this at Ulta now, and it's the best setting spray on the face of the earth. I will stand by that. I will stand by that. I'm not a huge Morphe fan. I'm not really a Morphe fan at all, to be honest, but this stuff is legit and it's my favorite. Then we have another favorite, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. I use shade C4. This is supposed to be a dupe for Shape Tape. I've never used Tarte Shape Tape, but this stuff is awesome. I like these three things are the things that I just like repurchase and repurchase and repurchase and repurchase, which is why they're in like every empties video. This is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil. I get it in neutral brown. You get like a like wind up pencil on one end and a spoolie on the other end. It's $2. And I love it. I go through my brows with like a brow gel first, and then I kind of shape them and carve them out with this. And for $2, like that cannot be beat. 2 more things and then we're done. Wow, I'm very proud of myself. So the next 2 things I'm getting rid of just because they are very old. I got this lipstick before I had Daisy, so I think it's like 4 or 5 years old. This is the Buxom Bold Gel Lipstick in Rebel Rose. I love this lipstick. I put this in a favorites video a long time ago, like probably when I first started my channel. I mean, it's about done. That's as high as it goes. I love the formula on these. They are exactly what they say, bold gel lipstick. So while it's a lipstick, it really goes on like slick, like a gel, and it just like melts into your lips and it looks seamless. Especially this color for me is like a really good My Lips But Better type color. It's very neutral, and I love that the caps are magnetic. I would definitely repurchase this. I actually think I am gonna be repurchasing it. I have a lot of glosses that I love. I don't have a ton of lipstick, and this is just one that I found that I really, really like, so I definitely think I'm gonna repurchase. I don't know if they make this color anymore, but I'm gonna check out like Ulta's site and see what all they have, because this is great. And the last thing, a ColourPop palette. This is the Double Entendre palette. I have had this for so long. I mean, I've used it. I've only hit pan on one shade, but y'all, it is so old. I think it's about 3 or 4 years old, and when it comes to like powder products, I'm not as like, ooh, I gotta get rid of this and get a new one, you know, mascara, that type of thing. Foundation, like I feel like those are, I'm a little bit more aware when it comes to like, okay, I need to like purge that. Powder products, not as much. Like I feel like they last longer. This doesn't have like, you know, normally you have the little like open jar, like how long it can last for. I love ColourPop shadows, but I can tell that this is old. Like they're starting to get like hard pan on them. And honestly, when I initially bought this, I thought it was gonna be like a browns palette, which it does look like a browns palette, but so many of these colors come out orangey, and so I really only use like 2 or 3 in here. So while I love the ColourPop formula, this was like not my favorite palette. All right, y'all, that's it. Wow, I'm like feeling really, really good about myself. Sometimes these videos are very long. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like I said, normally we do keto-centric, keto-related things around here, but every now and then I throw in one of these because they're fun. They're just fun. It changes the content up a little bit, and it lets me just like wax poetic about things that I loved or I hated. Draw me a comment down below. Have you used any of these products? Do you love any of these products? I'm particularly interested as to what you guys think of the candles, just because I feel like Bath & Body Works candles are, you know, such the in thing to be talking about and to be purchasing. I'm curious like what your thoughts are on the various holiday candles, or if you've ever bought one that you loved when you initially smelled it and then the throw was just like too crazy, like that sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Let me know. Let's start a dialogue in the comment section. And I will see you guys on Monday for a grocery haul.